Hi, my name is Shallow. Welcome back to more of this. You people are sick. You make me sick. There was many a request for more Duke Nuclear Winter. And you know, I aim to please, so here we are. I am running this in eDuke now. I was running this in Raise before, but tinkering around with this in eDuke, I realized Raise doesn't seem to run it properly. Nothing major, at least so far. I just noticed a couple of missing decorative sprites. That was the main problem I ran into. That class is not breakable, ma'am. You can shoot at me through that all day. It's not gonna do nothing. I'm already not having a great time with this expansion, so I kind of want to give it the best shot it's got. You know, I don't want to run it in something that's clearly not doing it right. So we're in eDuke. eDuke is what I usually play Duke Nukem in anyway. I've been giving Raise a bit of a shake lately, just to mix it up, see what that port has to offer, and overall, I like it. One thing it has over eDuke that I really like is the sky rendering. This is a lot more faithful to how the original Duke Nukem rendered its skies. I don't like it. This makes me very seasick. This was probably fine when vertical aiming was a little more cumbersome, but these days with mouse control, I don't know, this makes me queasy. Raise is run by the same people who do GZ Doom, so their sky rendering is very similar to the way that port handles skies in Doom. And I like the way that port handles skies in Doom. It's not faithful, it's not accurate, but I like the way it looks. That's really it. Other than that, the two ports seem to be fairly similar. I'm sure there's a lot of under-the-hood differences. I'm not the person to go to with advice for Doom source ports, because I'll mainly tell you use whatever you like. But I do know a little more about those than I do source ports for Duke Nukem. I think these days, I'm very much more of a Doom guy than a Duke Nukem guy, so I don't know. Duke ports do seem to be a lot less numerous than Doom ports. And as a result, I think eDuke is kind of... Whoa, look at that. That is sloppy. Okay. As a result, eDuke is kind of an old port, and it's been around for the longest, which sort of makes it better than newer ports. It means all the mods work for it, which I quite like. The main thing you're giving up when you switch over to something like Raise is none of your mods work anymore. Not that it matters with this expansion pack. The same way Raise doesn't seem to have bothered properly making sure this expansion pack works in their engine, a lot of mods seem to not bother making sure they work in Nuclear Winter either. I found a mod that does some 3D sky rendering that I like for eDuke, but it covers all the other expansions, not Nuclear Winter. It's the unfortunate stepchild of the Duke Nukem family, I guess. It makes me feel a little less bad about disliking it so much. Hey, this doesn't open. Alright. Okay, well, we have yellow key, right? So where yellow door? That doesn't open either? Okay. What? Oh, that's an exit sign used to mark the exit of the building, but not the exit of the map. I get it as an in-universe thing. I don't like it when maps do that. Exit has a meaning to the player, separate from what it means to the people actually occupying these worlds on a day-to-day basis, so I don't know. Where are these elves coming from? Do they just spawn in when I hit the wrong switch or something? Maybe. Yeah, it seems that way. They just sort of spawn in. Okay. Well, I've hit a bunch of switches. I hit a bunch of switches. Let's see if that opens some doors. Yes. Yes, it has. Ooh. Oh, look at this. This is nice. Reflective floor. Okay. Okay. Ah! The fuck? What the fuck? What? Oh! They're behind the curtain. That's mean. Right when I was starting to like your mapping, you throw some stupid shit like that at me. That sucks. Oh, man. Always gotta be something with you, Nuclear Winter. Always gotta be something. Look at these Quake textures again. These were cute when you used them on the Slipgate to the Doom level. If they're gonna become a regular thing, then I feel it's less a cute reference and more just laziness. Well, here we go. There's Duke's Adventures. Texas, California, Florida? Michigan? Okay, hold on. We gotta put this together. So obviously, LA. That's Duke 1 and 2 and some parts of Duke 3D. I guess maybe he went to Florida to launch himself into space for Lunar Apocalypse, right? Maybe? Or maybe he left from Florida to go to the Caribbean. That would make sense. When was Duke in Texas? Doesn't some of 0 Hour take place in Texas? But that came later, so I don't know. When did Duke go to the Great Lakes? That's new. He's not at the North Pole at all. Not according to this map. Hi, welcome to Game Theory. Today we're gonna take a look at Duke Nukem's travel log. We're gonna be putting together his vacation slideshow. He's gonna show us a PowerPoint of all the national parks he visited. Look at this. This is cool. Oh, there's an elf back there. I see her. Oh, there we go. Look at this. Little snow globe Earth. That's cute. Oh. Those must be the nuclear reactors that run Santa's tech base on the North Pole. These are alien spaceship textures, but okay. Sure. Get a little more use out of those, I guess. Ow. I've got a med kit. Let me just use that. They're being really stingy about the med kits in this expansion. Oh! Look at this! What are these? Ow. You're shooting at a force field. That's not gonna do anything. Okay, what are these? It's like a little hobby horse and a... Oh, it's a train. I see it. I see the vision. Okay. Is it like holograms of the toys the elves are supposed to be building? Maybe. All right, elves, gather round. This year, we're making a bunch of fucking wooden trains and shit. Just like every year, that's what we make at the North Pole. Children haven't asked for that in decades, but you know. When did you first start thinking Santa wasn't real? Like, did somebody have to tell you? Because for me, it was watching a bunch of toy commercials and shit and going, you know, I want Nerf guns and Super Soakers and G.I. Joes and Hot Wheels. And then I would watch Christmas cartoons and stuff of the elves making the toys. And I got to thinking, like, even if they can make a Hot Wheels set, do the elves, like, print the box? Do they box it up in official Hot Wheels packaging? It doesn't make any sense. Surprisingly, that was maybe the beginning of my eyes starting to open on the great lie spread by society. The wool pulled over our collective eyes. But it was not, you know, that's not what broke the camel's back. I brought that up. I specifically remember bringing that up to my parents. And my mom was like, oh yeah, they used to make all the toys when they could still get away with like carving them out of wood, painting them with lead paint or whatever. But these days, because kids have complicated stuff they want, actually what the elves do is they go out to the store and they buy you the stuff. And then Santa delivers it. And that was enough for my brain to be like, okay, well, you've cleared up that misconception. Thank you. That was... I was starting to have doubts. But that seemed like a reasonable explanation. That bought her a couple more years of me believing. But the seed had been planted. Right, I've got the blue key. Ooh. Ah!
Damn, that candle went right up my ass. Gotta run around the North Pole with a hole burned in my jeans now. God damn it. Smells like burned ass hairs in here.
Alright. What do we got here? Scott? Kays? Brady? Michael? Joe? You're on the list. Ah! I'm reading the list.
I'm checking it twice. I'm gonna find out who's nasty or nice. I'll come down your chimney and shit down your neck.
Or whatever. Although, do you think, like, maybe the elves had a couple of rough years? Where they were like, ah, fuck, we gotta figure out how to make gack. Kids all want gack. And squand. And, like, Polly Pockets. Do you know how hard it is to injection mold all that shit? We're not equipped for that. We carve wooden trains. But after they got out of the 90s, then it was like, kids want Robux and Fortnite gift cards. We can probably just like print out QR codes for that. That's way easier. You know, in a lot of ways, it's becoming much less materialistic now because nobody owns anything. I think the Buddhists would the Buddhists would be big fans of Fortnite skins and CSGO gambling and whatnot, I'm pretty sure. If what I know about Buddhism is correct, which I'm pretty sure it is. Not to imply that Santa Claus is a Buddhist, although who knows? He could be. I think technically he's a Catholic saint, right? Oh, no, he's not, sort of. I just found this out recently that, Father Christmas is like a conspiracy. Okay, we're going down the conspiracy rabbit hole. Join me, hold my hand. It's gonna be weird. I always just thought it was an alternate name, you know, Santa Claus, Saint Nick. Father Christmas. Der Weihnachtsmann. It's all the same guy, right? No, it's not. Turns out the Catholic Church was really not into the idea of St. Nicholas, Santa Claus, being a Christmas thing. Which I guess kind of makes sense. It's supposed to be about Jesus, right? Hypothetically, theoretically, at one point it was. And now people are making St. Nicholas a thing, and the Catholic Church was like, that's not really what saints are supposed to be all about. You shouldn't be doing that. But people really like having a character, a little guy on the holidays who breaks into your house and eats your cookies. They like that. And you don't want to take that away. That's just going to make people mad at the church. So what they did was they came up with Father Christmas. They were like, here's a guy who's basically the same thing, but it's not borderline worship of a guy who's not Jesus on Jesus' special day. And I guess they were cool with that. It just stuck. If you ask me, that's worse. Like, if you're gonna worship anybody and you're Catholic, I would think a saint is a pretty good pick, right? Like, isn't that the point? Sort of? But instead they were like, no, not the saint, not the guy we picked, not the guy we like. You gotta do this other totally unrelated Mickey Mouse character we just came up with. Our original Christmas OC, Father Christmas, do not steal. Where the fuck am I going? Oh, here we go. There's a tiny little crack on that. It's gotta be on the right side of the bars. God damn. This is, Beta Underhall's shit. Don't do that. Oh, whoa, don't turn run off. Oh, don't turn your map on. Holy shit. Fucking jump scared. Don't do that. Ugh. I've noticed there's weird palette stuff going on in this WAD too. It's not a WAD, it's a Duke Nukem 3D expansion. Duke Nukem doesn't exactly have bright maps, not per se. I believe the way Duke Nukem sprites works is that there are certain values in the color palette that are always rendered at full bright. In this case, red. That specific shade of red, because it's used on a lot of the aliens' eyes and stuff. Oh, the green too, it looks like. So you can, like, put it on the bow, and the bow will light up, which is very cool. A lot of the custom sprites in this aren't terribly careful about where they use that value, so sometimes you see it showing up in weird places. I noticed it on the Elves. The Elves have a couple of... Oh, jeez. The Elves have a couple of red spots on them where they probably shouldn't. What am I even doing? It's back this way, isn't it? I can see it through the window. Through the window, through the walls. That, I didn't do that intentionally. Did that sound like Christopher Walken a little bit? To the window. To the walls. Till the sweat drops down my balls. Oh, I'm losing my mind. What am I doing? No, I just went this way. Fuck, where's the red? Oh, here we go. I was so close, yet so far. I just had to go around the corner there. Oh, this is your fault. This is your fault. I was ready to be all done with nuclear winter. No, we like it when you play the shitty ones. We like seeing you not have fun. That's you. That's what you sound like. Merry Christmas.
I'm taking a shit down your chimney.
Yeah, I'll take that atomic health. Don't mind if I do. Look at this. It's the NORAD Santa tracker. Do they still do that? Or did they, like, did they shut it down for being too woke or whatever? On the list of priorities for shit the US government is doing at the moment, I think the NORAD Santa tracker surely is pretty low on everybody's priorities, but still, I wonder what's going on there.
That's wrong.
The back door. Oh.
Now usually I come down the chimney, but this year I'm entering through the back door. I know I just got in the back door, but I'm going to explode already.
Oh, look at that. Was that there the whole time? Did I just not see that? What do you reckon happens if I jump in? Oh! All right, that throw was possibly the worst of all time. Let's just, reload that.
Come get some.
Okay, so there's actually nothing there. It's just a shotgun. Great. All right, let's do this. Whoop. I think I fully missed half of those shots.
Hail to the king, baby.
Oh, it's more of these. I don't think have we seen Octobrains yet? They don't have a fun festive reskin. That's too bad. Neither do the sharks, but like, come on, they're sharks. That's fine. It's weird that the sharks are in the North Pole, but it was always weird that sharks were an enemy in Duke 3D anyway. Not least of which because sharks have never done anything wrong ever. They're good boys. Stop spreading anti-shark propaganda. It's pretty cool though, a big old pot. Oh, wait a minute. You tricked me. You dumped me into a sewer level. Oh, shit. Oh, no. Oh, no. This is the worst part about sewer levels, combined with the worst part about Strife.
Come get some.
Which, when you think about it, is just half of Strife's levels. Oh, fuck. This is gonna be a pain in the ass. Yeah, you see that? What's that? Ah! A little bit of health. Okay, that's gonna come in handy. It's not gonna solve all of our problems, but better than nothing, I suppose. Okay, what do you think we should do here? Come up for air and then... Yeah! Hello? Can I not go up here? There we go. All right. Yes! Ah, perfect. Oh, that went so much better than I was expecting. Great. It's incredible what you can do with the gift of foresight. Oh, shit. Catch. What the fuck? Give me that back. I want to try that again. Make an elf soup. That's not the weapon I wanted, but okay. Waste of a rocket. It's fine. We've got plenty to go around. God, I've been having so much soup. So much stew and chili lately. God, I've been soup maxing.
What's the difference?
All of my meals lately have been warm goos. It's been great. But I think I did too much of that. Oh no! Those did not spawn in until I was already inside of them. That is rude. They can't hit me. They can't hit me through that. Okay. Can I do this? Splash damage won't get them either? Alright, that sucks. Yeah, I don't know. I think I had a little too much stew and chili, so the other day I decided to meal prep a bunch of burritos. I'm having December Christmas burritos. It was great. Oh fuck! What are you guys doing down here? Just walking around in the lava? Totally fine? Alright. I made like a week's worth of burritos in one night. It was 3 in the morning. And I had all this frozen meat and a bunch of cans of beans that I bought, and I was like, instead of doing it, oh, fuck you, laser beams. I'm never gonna get through my burrito tail. Oh, hello. We got one elf just fucking chilling over here. Nice. All right, are we cool? I guess so. It's a secret place. I can't give her money. I guess she's good. No, she's good. She's just hanging out in the sewer, drinking her water, I guess. Okay. Fine. Great.
Damn, I'm good.
I guess they're not all bad. What was I talking about? Burritos? I almost just did it again with those fucking... I gotta be careful with this burrito talk. It's gonna get me killed. It felt like an October situation. I got out a big pot. I just dumped a bunch of ingredients in there. Beans in the pot, tomatoes in the pot, meat and seasoning in the pot. Sitting there stirring it like a witch. It felt awesome.
Cool.
And then I wrapped up a bunch of burritos and froze them, and now I'll have burritos for like a week. It's fucking awesome. I'm excited about that. I did a bunch of family stuff over the last week. I was not even close to that. Fuck you, Nuclear Wonder. I did a bunch of family stuff next week, and they're all doing stuff with their families this week, so for the actual holidays, I'm not doing anything. Was that a shrinker? Did she shoot a shrinker at me? What the fuck was that? I'm hanging out home alone eating burritos. That's what I'm doing for the holidays. So if you're wondering why I was not really uploading over the last week, but am on Christmas Day, that's why. Ah! I think I mentioned this last year for Christmas as well. I kind of like doing Christmas stuff because back before I was doing my own videos, I always liked having fresh uploads from people I follow during holidays. It's nice to, you know, not that I don't enjoy spending time with people and celebrating and whatnot, but I think everybody has a limit, and sometimes you want to just get away for a bit, and this is my opportunity to pay it forward, I guess. Maybe you've had a little too much family time and you need 10 minutes to yourself. Here you go. I have something you can watch for 10 minutes. Why you'd pick this, I don't know, but I'm happy you did. That's all I can really do for you. It's weird when I occasionally have a video that kind of... Is this medkit still here? No, I grabbed it. I have a video that pops off a little bit and gets comments from people that don't usually watch my stuff. And they always talk about me in the third person. Usually when you guys leave comments, you're talking to me, because there's not that many of you. And I do read all my comments. I don't get that many. But if a video gets kind of big, all of a sudden I get people going, oh, watch him do the thing. Look at him Dude, I'm like, I don't know who you think is reading this. It's me. It's him. I am him. He's me. Oh, button. I still don't consider myself like a YouTuber. That has come up a couple times too, where people are like, "Oh, you're a YouTuber now." Like, I don't think that's how that works. I upload videos on YouTube. It's a little different. What does this do? I have a jetpack at this point, so I don't need to be doing any platforming. How low does it go when it's down? Just there? Yeah, I don't fully understand what that's all about. Okay. It is very weird how, early on, a lot of the sort of YouTube habits start to show themselves, though. I had always heard from other people I followed that, especially when you're recording video game stuff, it becomes harder to play games on your own.
Come get.
I can't remember who it was that said it. They were like, I'll take a day off and play a video game, and I'll feel guilty about it because I should be recording it. And I thought that was funny, and it makes sense, especially if it's like your job, right? I could understand like a huge channel, like I bet Markiplier has trouble playing 5-minute free games without feeling guilty about it. He should be recording it for the millions of people that watch his stuff to see, right? I totally understand that. I was not expecting for it to happen to me. The human brain is weird. I'll play a Doom WOD and be like, I shouldn't be doing this without having you guys along. But, you know, I should. I deserve some time off. Need to reset every now and then, I guess. But I don't know. It's fun having somebody to kind of bounce stuff off with. 5 questions people answer, or 5 people have. Ooh, look at this! Is this a secret exit? This isn't the exit, is it? Ow! Fucking. Yeah, I want to explore around a little bit more. What's down here, for instance? What is this? Nothing. Okay. We did miss 2 secrets. It's at this point as well that I'm wondering if there's a secret map that I should be looking for, because I haven't found one yet. Maybe I should think about looking for that. Maybe I should look for some more of these secrets. Oh, God! All right, well, you know what we do about that? Merry Christmas. Think we got them all? Yeah, we did. Oh, that's the other side of the door we were just at. Okay, so you can apparently just completely ignore that. That's great. That's level design. Why is this elf underwater? We got wet elves. Get me back out of here. Making me nervous with this cave diving bullshit. I don't like that at all. Okay. All right, let me see if I can find out if there's a secret map I should be looking for. Otherwise, I'm just gonna exit. Give me a second. No, Nuclear Winter appears to have no secret map at all. They're all just regular maps, so we're gonna go ahead and just forget about these last couple secrets and exit. That film reel texture is so versatile. I've seen it used for everything. Using it as a pool drain is new, but it works. It works, yeah. Let's see, we may end this here. I'll see what this edits down to, because there was a lot of wandering around. If this ends here, I want to thank you for joining me this year. I've had a lot of fun. I hope you have had a lot of fun as well. Hope your holidays are going well. If I don't see you before the new year, I hope you have a happy new year. And I look forward to playing things much better than Duke Nuclear Winter going forward. So, you know, we both have that to look forward to, which is nice. I'll see you again real soon, I hope. Until then, you take it easy.